Hey everybody, it's Stef here, Evening Skies Reflections. Sorry I haven't been on here in a while. Last few months have been like a roller coaster, but I released a lot. I'm learning a lot, just like we all are. So, I decided to do a reading for the collective, and I hope everybody's doing okay. And thank you for joining or watching my channel, and thank you for being here, and welcome to my space. I know that it's been a whirlwind the last few months, especially with the planets and everything that's going on in the world. I mean, it's just like chaos almost sometimes. But then there's also that peaceful feeling you feel too when you're sitting outside looking in or whatever, when you get to that spot, you know. So I decided, well, let's do I actually couldn't decide on a spread, so I guess I'm just gonna go with the flow, and whatever comes out is what comes out for the collective. Please take what resonates. Just leave what you think is speaking to you. Use your own intuition and discernment. Alrighty. So I'm gonna start with my shadow work deck and see what this full moon may be having you look at. Or what you're working on in the present, or what you need to work on in the future. So maybe we'll do it like that. What your past, present, and future. I don't know. We're just gonna go with the flow, I guess. I can't particularly pick out a reading. I mean a layout. So we're just gonna go with it. Alright, Spirit, Most High, ancestors, loved ones, angels, guides, please help me with my words, and I'm leaving it in your hands to take us where we need to go. Alright, thank you. And they said not to start with this. They said to start with this. Okay. Sorry. Told you I'm going with the flow. Let's see what we need to look at, or what we're in, or what we're headed towards. Either or. Alright. Okay, now I'm seeing a picture of some horses. I don't know if that means something to anybody, but I'm seeing horses by water. Horses by water. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's a horse and ice. Purity. I just said I'm seeing a picture of horses by water, but this one is running on ice. But ice turns into water eventually. And then we got West, completion. Oh. Completion. So some of you are taking the steps you need to take in what to release what no longer serves you. You're resting. You're bringing the cleansing in, is what I'm hearing. Cleansing, to see clearer. And to the west is completion. So something that you're completing. Okay, I want to look this up because this is very interesting to me. And that's a 33. And that's a 4. 3, 3. Alright, we're going to do this little spread here in this book. This is the heart of the issue or question. Purity. Ice. And I'm going to look that up. This is the challenge. Completion. Having problems. Having a challenge and completing something. We need one more card. One card, Spirit. Cleansing. Storms. And that's the solution. Oh, wow. Purity, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe a horse came out on that card. The way forward is clear. See nature in its purity. Let it comfort you and strip away what is unnecessary. Freeze out what is not of benefit to you. See, that's what I said. Releasing things that are no longer serving you anymore. That's what I said. When you look at things clearly, there will be purity in the solution. So now you go over here to the challenge, which is the completion. So you're trying to get to this completion, right? And there is some challenges there, of course. There's always challenges in something. Every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something. So you have to end something. By letting something go that does not serve you no more, is you ending something. But it's hard for you because you feel like you're gripped in that ice. That's what I'm feeling. Be a finisher. Don't leave something like, don't say, okay, I know I got to deal with this, but I don't feel like dealing with this right now. You have to shed what is not serving you to get to your goal, to get to your... And then we got the outcome, cleansing, storms. Which is pretty weird. See, this is all about letting go of something. Sometimes you need to raise a lot of energy to blow away what no longer you need. An issue will come to a dramatic head. Cleanse your body. Let go of what you feel you no longer need. Be pacific. Your release. Harm as little as you can. So you're battling a storm within yourself. And that's the element of air, of course. I like looking at the elements. Earth. Earth, air, and water. Water, earth, and air. You're only missing the fire. And this has got all three in there. Look, she's sitting on earth, there's water, and then there's air. But what I'm feeling here is that there's just, you got one piece left. Your puzzle's almost done. There's a puzzle piece right here in this card. To me, your puzzle's almost done, but you need to let go of this one last piece. You've already let go of so much, and I know you're tired. But again, to complete this, you have to let something go. Alright, let's see if we can find out what that is. Let's look in this deck. See what we can find out that some of you are holding on to. I mean, it could be a spouse, a loved one, a family, friend, job. It could be anything. It's different for everybody. So, who... You know what it is. This is speaking to you. You know what it is in your specific situation. Alright, Spirit. Give me a card over here in this. So don't shuffle. Don't shuffle. Okay. Sacred boundaries. Respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Assertiveness and self-care. Isn't that something? Look at her. She's like laying there taking care of herself. You know what I mean? You always have to take care of yourself. Shame and guilt. Fill them without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Compassion and acceptance. And then you got have courage. Stop hiding. Show up and let yourself be seen. Fear, vulnerability, and growth. Them two came out together, so we'll get one more. Dark reflection. When you look into the abyss looks back. Truth-seeking liberation. Wow. And she's sitting there in that whole storm, just sitting there being still. Reflecting. A lot of this is you're fighting with yourself because you don't want to let go of a piece of you that you've carried around forever. Maybe you used it as a fight or flight mode, defense weapon of some sort, you know, because it says here vulnerability and fear. Maybe you used it as a, you know, deflecting or a mechanism. Help me, Spirit. I can see it like a clock turning with all the parts inside. A mechanism that you have grown to love in your shadows that helps you from being vulnerable, helps you from being fight or flight. And I believe that this is what it's saying, that it is time to let go of things that you have in your head, like maybe shame and guilt. Let's use that one. Shame and guilt. Okay, so we all got a past. We all done things in our younger years. We've all, you know, used our tongue in the wrong way, like maybe angrily. I don't know where that came from, but that came out. It's forgiveness. You got to forgive yourself. Self-care. You got to forgive yourself. You have to have the courage to be vulnerable. This is like an ice wall here. An ice wall. So nobody can get in and see your fear, see your vulnerability. But they also, by letting that ice wall melt, you will have the courage to go in and seek what you need to seek and what you need to let go. And you'll have the courage to let it go. You know? I think that's what this season is about, letting go. I know everybody says it. Everybody says letting go of the past, letting go of traumas. It's easier said than done. It's work. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. You know what I mean? It's work to deal with your, I like to say our demons or our scars, our wounds, our battle scars, whatever. And it's just, sometimes we just have to, we have to just get in there and face it. I'm going to pick an angel card. No. We're going to go with a Lafruma. Lafruma.com if you're interested in this ruin deck. Created by some very beautiful people. Wow. Fell on the ground. That's what fell on the ground. Moon. Recognize and ripen. Mature. Growth. Mature. Ripen. And moon. Recognizing your truth seeking. Ripen come spring. I hear spring, of course. I'm feeling with this card that you have so much room. I know that I didn't even get to shuffle. They just fell out. But I'm going to keep them because they want to be out. I feel as you're growing, that's giving you the maturity, the growth from your courage to see something in you. That you will eventually let it go, but it's gonna come with a storm. Whatever it is, it's gonna feel like a storm for some of you. It's gonna feel like you've been through like an enormous hurricane or something. But also I feel like that the moon, also I feel like with the moon energy this month was a big release. But for some of you, you're still holding on to one piece before you can complete the cycle. And you have to have the courage to get through it. You know, like I said, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. It's hard. This is hard work. But it's what's being asked of us, all of us. in one shape or form. You know, not everybody has the same puzzle piece, but we all have to release old traumas and old bonds and old connections and old what is that, help me spirit, it's right at my tip of my tongue, coping mechanisms. We all have to let go of it. We have to face it. So we can ripen, so we can be, okay, I'm gonna shuffle now and see what comes out in a little fuma. I know them fell out, but maybe that's all that wanted to come out. I just want to see. Any more from the fuma spirit? Oh wow, I bent that card. That card bent. So that means, to me, that's telling me that you're trying, but look at, I bent the card. To me, that's telling me, and it bent right here. To me, that's telling me that you're almost there, ready to release, ready to let it go. This is nod, hooded, unseeing, see? Inner battles, I told you. Look within before looking out, right there. Dark reflection. Look within before looking out. Only listen to the voice and not the dialogue of others. Plan, seek, and swoop. But it's still what I was saying, inner battles. We're all fighting these inner battles. We have to release them. Isn't that what the full moon's for? To release? Wow. Wowza, wowza. That is beautiful. I wanted to use that one deck, but it doesn't want me to, so what can I pull? I just heard something about self. I think it comes to this one, shame and guilt. Self. Can't find the other word. Skywriting the fates. Look at that. Wow, I'm telling you what, man, this is Fool's Embrace. Transmuting pain. See? Transmuting pain. Use it for whatever pain you're pulling out. Don't use it to attack others. Use it to transform it into something positive of some way. Resourcefulness. Horned cactus. Use it to maybe help others, or use it to make yourself stronger, but not bitter. We don't want you to be bitter. And there's the obstacles, the wall, but you'll get over it or around it. You'll get through that storm. I need another one of these. When you're transmuting your pain, you are using resources like a cactus is in a desert, okay? And there's no water in sight, but inside the cactus is water. It's resources. So inside you have a resource of forgiveness, a resource of healthy boundaries, sacred boundaries. You have the courage. Fury, bushfires. Wow. Now that one I'm going to look in the book. Number 10. 10 always represents an ending. Extreme emotions. Once engaged are hard to put back in the container. See? Right there. Transmuting fool's embrace. Okay, but I'm reading this one. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. So it's okay to be angry, but it's not okay to push the boundary over the line and hurt somebody, or, you know. Warlike emotions should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time. Wow. And that's fire. So you got all 4 elements right here. You got all 4 elements. Air, water, earth, and fire. All 4 elements. Work with them elements. Work with your elements when you're out there. When you're doing your meditations, or when you're sitting out there on Mother Earth, or when you're just try to use the resources. See, your resources of all the elements. Try to smell the air. Try to hear the chirping of the birds in the woods. Use all your senses. I'm surprised Owl didn't come out in the Lafruma, because I'm feeling that right now when all these 4, and it reminds me of the Magician too. Bottom of this deck. Eye of the Eagle, rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Looking at everything. You're through a magnifying glass. Studying. And yes, I'm angry. I'm angry at some things, but I'm just not going to be aggressive with it, is a good word to say for that. Wow. I really feel magician energy here. I feel like you're really working on it, and you are trying to use the 4 elements, but don't try to manipulate it, because if you try to manipulate it, it's going to backfire. on you. So you have to go with the flow. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. And even the people that hurt you or the situations that hurt you, yeah, you can be angry, but release it in a healthy way. Healthy way. Man. You don't want no more of these, okay. Bottom of the deck. Passion, soul. Beautiful. Sometimes we don't know why we feel the way we feel. Sometimes we do. But there's things that we probably put in a little box and hid it away to give ourselves from people to see it, or our vulnerability or whatever of it, and we tucked it away so deep that now it's time to be pulled out, and that's going to be a storm brewing. But the thing is, you have to let go of that storm. You have to let it go so you can make room for the new that's coming into you. That's what I'm feeling. Let me get a couple animal cards and maybe some tarot. I didn't want to keep you on this long. Wow, this is really nice. This is really nice. The energy is not as angry as I'm making it out to be. It's pretty much, it's deep. Don't get me wrong, but you're flowing with it. Some of you are flowing with it, some of you are fighting it. Of course. Some of you are just not ready. What I'm feeling. Some of you are just not ready. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Watch and wait. Watch and wait. Seahorse. Try to be a little playful. Sandpiper spirit. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. See, be kind. Time for a beginner's mind. And then you got fool's embrace. And I was seeing a page when I pulled this card here. Time for a beginner's mind. Time to start fresh. You know. Time to start fresh. Write new... Give with gratitude and grace. Turkey spirit. And learn from your past. Oh, that couldn't have been a better card on the bottom. Elephant spirit. Learn from your past. Wow. This is... I don't really have any more to say on it. It's beautiful. Collective. It's beautiful. Can't see them over here. Can you see them over here? I think this is a beautiful read. Okay, well, I got no room to show them all. But again, just listen. Listen to spirit. Listen to... Just listen. I love this. All four elements. It's just beautiful to me. That just, when I look up here, I feel the energy of it. It's so the releasing of true raw emotion is what I'm feeling. True, something that's been buried, could have even came from a past life. Spirit awakening. Sit with your shadow. It's the way of enlightenment, intuition, and spirituality. See? After this storm and this dark reflection, that's when your spirit's going to awaken. Wow. That's big. That's big. I think that's it with this deck. Oh, one more. Shadow blossom. You need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. Resilience and nourishing. I don't even have to say what. You know what that means. Wow. This is beautiful. Just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a beautiful read. I love this. I love this collective. I hope you guys all got something out of this. I hope that you felt it like I feel this energy. Oh. Ooh. Now, yeah, this is just about you. It's about you and how you need to work through it. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Spirit's not showing me no pictures. I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm just feeling like a spin of like a tornado, but not as dramatic as a tornado, just a light spinning, a light spinning, twirling, like, maybe you know how the wind gets the leaves and the leaves just float and spin like that. That's what I'm talking about, something like that. That's like a little wind turbine that comes down and all the leaves start just turning. It's so beautiful. That's what I'm feeling with this. So yeah, that's what I got for you, collective. I didn't pull any tarot because I didn't feel like it needed to have any tarot. I feel like it speaks for itself. And yeah, that's what I got for you for the rest of this month, to work on yourself, opening space for the new to come in for you, to releasing all the, you can't release it all, but I mean release whatever you're holding on to. There's something you're holding on to that's stopping you from completing this cycle. So hopefully with this moon, this full moon that just passed yesterday or whatever, this month, hopefully it opened up a gate for you to get into and feel it and see it. And yeah, it's all within you. This is all about you, collective. This is all about you. Alright, I'm going to stop gabbering on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I also am seeing, I want to say that some of you might want to get an amethyst stone, or I don't know why I'm saying this, but amethyst stone or necklace or something to keep and wear on your right. That brings in your intuition. It brings in your crown chakra. Opens up for messages to come in from wherever you need them to come in from. But yeah, some of you need some amethyst. That's what I'm feeling. Alright guys, I love y'all. I hope this reaches y'all, and I'm going to get back to the horoscope readings that I started before that I didn't never finish because I was just going through my own thing. And if take time to reflect, take time to reflect. Check it out. Get in there like you're looking through a big box and you're just pulling stuff out and dig, and you keep going and keep going till you get to the bottom of that box. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing in my head. Somebody digging through a box and there's all kinds of junk in there and they're trying to look for one object in that box. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling right now. So alright, with that, I'm going to let you guys get off here. I love you. Thank you for watching my channel. Any donations would be a blessing if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's not, you know, God always provides one way or another. You know what I mean? So, you guys have a blessed rest of your day and year, and I will see you soon. I'm going back to the horoscopes readings, and thank you, Collective, for watching this. Mwah! Love you guys. See you later. Sorry it was so long. Bye.